Right, let me go put some gear on my Armina real quick. Just trying to mule builds on all the champions I pulled gear off during the free regear event. Let's see if she wants this weapon. That's a new one I just leveled, actually. Not a bad one. And what else does she want? She wants Savage. She wants this? No. Okay. Just got Savage boots, the one she's already got. So we just need some cruel gear now. Okay. So we'll grab this. No. Yeah. And then the chest piece, which is this one. Cool. Right. Some Athena build. Who do I have left? Gergo and Basilisk. What's up, Rapansy? All right, let's go ahead and jump into the battles. Start the recording. Oh, actually, hold on. Did I do my Demon Lord? I did. Let me run this other key before I forget, though. I don't want this thing to expire. Cool. Hello, hello. Biohack here, ready for another live arena video. We've got, let's see. Not going to do a full rebuild on a bunch of stuff today, but since we spent so much time on that yesterday, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm still working on farming some more dust so we can improve the Elika build. I've been leveling up some gear. Like, I realized yesterday I used Fatalis in a fight, and I didn't even have, like, his amulet fully ranked up. So he's in a little bit better, but he needs a lot of work in terms of ascensions and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, other than that, getting ready to finish Curse City. I've got to level up the last few champions I need to do stage 20. Or stage 19 rather, and then I think we should be fine. I've got these 3 at 57, so hopefully that'll happen the next day or two and we can get this done while the free regear event is still on. And yeah, all in all, I mean, this has been a relatively light regear event compared to some of the others since I haven't been doing quite as much. What's up, everyone in chat? You were on the gaming live stream? Yeah, I was on the live stream. We just started recording the video. How much for your Google Excel sheet? I don't know. I have to think about it. HH Gaming, love your stream. Yeah. You mean Saf stream? All right, let's see. Did we get any of the Legos we want? No. We're looking for Sulfurion. We're looking for Fatalis, possibly Nishak, and no luck. 2K, 5K. No. I need to think about it. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and just jump into the battles. Currently, we are ranked 55. I'm slipping, man. I'm slipping. Feels bad. What do we need for 54? Fade. Oh, this guy is a huge Kraken, apparently, that Cruisen's been playing his account recently on his videos. Damn, this like crazy how much of a gap there is. Like, there's 200 points to get back up to like Nestor's and Red and some of these other people. Like, Viperana and I were like the same rank when I went on the trip, and now he's 200 points higher than me. It's brutal. But, all right, let's see if we can jump into this. I'm hoping my win rate starts to go up a lot once we get Marius and Carnage, because I do think they will help a lot, but we'll see. Okay, we've got Mint. This player is not in the spreadsheet. See what they run. Ooh, Crixia and Shuzen. All right, that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna grab, or did I say Shuzen? I meant Crixia and Kage. So we'll assume that Armons is gonna get banned. That's the most likely scenario, which means we need to run probably Georgid. Potentially could run. My microphone feels weirdly positioned right now. We could also run maybe Stultus. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see what they run for the nukers. Who need to counter? Taking their sweet time, though. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, so we got an Ancora and a Narcisse. Probably just want to run. I think I want to run a Stone Skin nuker. Who would be the best one? Probably Wukong. I don't use Wukong that much. But we'll use Wukong just because there's a potential threat of the Mikage, like a Stone Skin Mikage stunning me. Okay. That's obnoxious, but I don't know how you're going to win with only one, with no nuker. If it wasn't UDK, I might like opt to do something else, but in this scenario, I really feel like what a weird pick. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I kind of... Well, I don't know. I guess I could have banned the UDK. Whatever. I find it pretty hard to see how we lose this. Unless it's like a nuking UDK. Everyone's in Stone Skin, though. Let's go for a buff strip. Oh, bummer. So watch your live arena video where you built Shazar and Alika, and I was wondering, do you think Basher has a place in endgame arena like Alika? Not like Alika, no. You could replace a different lockout champion with Alika, or with Basher. You could replace like a Warlord or a Crixia with Basher, but Basher does not deal damage. Alika is not a... Like, Alika's not there for her lockout necessarily. She's a good nuker independent of lockout. This fight's gonna be hella obnoxious, but I have a hard time imagining how he pulls off a win. Unless it's a nuking UDK, I mean, maybe, but... Man, why couldn't you just be fucking normal? This fight is gonna take forever. Oh, okay, so it's a nuking Mikage. Yeah, we'll get the Armons back up. People that play like this are fucking dicks. Oh, come on. That was really unfortunate. Oh, good. We still don't have his ability back, but at least he'll be ready once we revive. So you have like one he doesn't really have any healing, so that's kind of nice, but maybe he will be able to kill me with this Mikage though. The CC is so annoying. Ugh. I should have just polyed the Mikage. I still wasn't sure it was a nuking Mikage when I had the Armons up. Ah, we missed the block debuffs. It's kind of annoying. Oh shit, he might actually get me. Oh wait, never mind. What a headache. Monkey apparently wouldn't be able to nuke at all. Yeah. Well, it's the UDK. Oh, come on. We weak hit the Mikage. Can we just not get screwed on everything today? Jesus, man. Everything is going wrong. We're proccing every fear that he lands. We're weak hitting. Like, god damn. The timing on that is brutal. Like, we literally got the revive or the block, the cleanse right after everyone took their turn. Like, just all the RNG today is the worst it could possibly be. I don't think he has lockout. Oh, we got one more turn. Shit. There we go. Armand's also has did he just fucking proc the little, oh wait, Ancora must have reset him. Oh my god. I kind of should have healed on that last turn with Kaja. Oh my god, I can't believe we lost that shit. That's wild. That's so annoying. Got so unlucky though. So many super bad RNG and like just misalignment of abilities. Like even if that, like the Armons didn't weak hit. Like, the fear didn't proc on the, I forgot which one it was. I think it was the Arbiter. If the Provoke didn't land, like, so many. Just bullshit. What can you do? RNG, man, it's a bitch. All right, we got Fred the Ant here, who's running Taurus, Wukong, Narcy, Sippy, Warlord, Marichka, Armons, and Korra Mikage. He has a history of banning my Crixia over, or my Georgid over my Crixia. Let's see how this goes. I think I want to run Nishak and ban the Marichka. Shows how OP Mikage. Shows up how actually Mikage is good. Mikage is really good. Really like to strip the Armons. Didn't happen. We're probably not gonna be able to get a kill here, which, oh, we did chunk the Taurus pretty well. Let's see, what options do we have? I'm trying to get a revive that's not going to immediately get my my nuker killed. It's rough when there's two tanky nukers like this. Nice. Okay, we're just gonna have to do it. He's gonna kill him, but then I think we're okay. Because then Arbiter can revive. Everyone's low on turn meter, so we can just do this. We can do this. We can reset. That'll give Kaja the turn meter, which will make sure that we get Georgid before Narcies. We're gonna A2 right here because I don't want to deal with... Oh, okay. That was fine. It's like I wanted to get the unkillable so that we couldn't die to the Narcies, and I was a little worried with the Narcies having Ward of the Fallen to try and A3 him. I guess I could have done the Ancora, but I don't know. I figured I would definitely kill the Taurus and get the unkillable, so that was the safest. Enhancing market in BDO? Terrible. Okay, we got Handy. Handy runs Narcies, Tormund, Harima, Alaz, Ava, Geralt, Siegfried, Georgid. Alaz in here twice. Let's fix that. And then on support side, he runs Armons and Stoneskin, and Korra, Siphi, Marichka, Warlord, Kymar in a Stoneskin and Resistance, Mikage, Arbiter, Mithrala. Okay, so he's already picked he's already picked all of his, not all, he's picked 2 of his supports, which means we can run this. Yeah. What blessings do you have on Kaja? I have mine in Temporal Chains. Is that good? I run mine in Life Harvest. Temporal Chains is fine if your goal is to like cut in on the enemy, but I don't know, like she's not the best cut in champion, right? Like I guess you can like double turn meter boost and then try and get your nuker to go first, but I would prefer like temporal chains on a Yumiko or a Warlord or a Crixia or an Armons or someone who basically can go after their turn meter booster goes and lock out the team or shut the team down in some other capacity. Goodbye. Bombs, man. Bombs are where it's at today. I don't know why he went with UDK. That was a weird pick. UDK Georgian. That's so vulnerable. Hyperion. This player is not in my spreadsheet. You could maybe go for Intimidating Presence if you're using her like in a go first comp, like as a speed booster, which is I think what you want to do. Like you want to use Kaja like you would use the speed Siphi, basically to turn meter boost and be a backup reviver, or just a reviver in general. Would you still have run bombs if you had Gizmac? Probably not, no. I mean, I'm sure there would be some scenarios. Like sometimes I run double bombs. Like that fight against Handy, I ran double bombs because I knew I needed, like I didn't want him to ban one of my bombers and leave me in a bad position. Okay, so we've got Marichka, we've got Taurus, we've got Siphi. I think we want to run Rhonda Narcisse. Ideally, I'd like to ban the Galathier. This is tough. Oh, and he goes with Lazarius. Frickin' A, dude. Well, there's a few ways we could play this. I basically have to 50-50 shot the buff strip on the Lazarius. Yeah, if I had known he was going to run a Lazarius at the end, I would have run Georgia instead. That last pick Lazarius is kind of brutal. Oh, and the Taurus is in Stone Skin. That sucks. Oh, we got polyed. Yeah, that was a loss in the pick stage. Demigod. Runs Wukong, Harima, Tormund, Siegfried, Baron, Siphi, Armons, Crixia. What's up, Italian Heathen? How am I doing? I'm doing well. Doing well. This player likes to ban my Kaja over my Crixia, or over my... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, we knew we had Siegfried. It's a reaction Siegfried, too. I think the play is probably to do this. Big question is it going to ban the Kaja or the Armons? This fight's gonna come down to who bans who. Probably. Baron and Stoneskin. Yes, it is. Tormund's not. Okay, he did. How the fight's going? Fights are good. So far, so good. So the way we want to play this is take out the Baron, take out the Sippy, take out the Tormund. Sorry, Crixia, but you're not going to do it by yourself. How do we do in the first set? 3 out of 5. Can't complain. Can't complain. That was insane. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. Okay, we got Yammer. And we're first picking. Yammer runs Wukong, Tormund, Alil, Geralt, Mezimel, Jorjid, Rhonda, Eric, Siffi, Yumiko, Shuzen, Armans, and Marichka in bolster. We also know that he likes to ban the Kaja when he runs Tormund. The biggest threat on this team is honestly no one. Drop this for now. He doesn't have anyone like super scary. There's no Siegfried, there's no Lazarius. None of his champions are in Stoneskin as far as I'm aware. I probably just ban the Tormund. The Wukong could be a problem. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ban the Shuzen. This. No, I'm gonna ban the Tormund. We're gonna do this. This is a fight we need Xena for. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I should have run Rotos over. Well, no, because then he could run UDK, and that would put me in a weird position. We're gonna ban Shuzen. Oh, Hegemon. I'm still gonna ban Shuzen. Okay, he bans the Kaja. It's fine. We'll see how hard this Hegemon hits. He can't sleep the Crixia, and he probably can't lock it out with Hegemon or freeze it with Tormund, given how high her resistance is. So I'm pretty sure we get lockout, which means the Mezimel can't hit through the Stoneskin. It's just whether or not this Hegemon hits nukes hard enough to kill me. Oh, wow. Okay. He didn't. Okay, we want to get a turn meter pushback on the Mezimel here. It's our highest priority. Yeah. She can't turn meter boost or Xena will kill her. which means that I'm going to get my Xena to go before Mezimel, which is the main thing. And Narcisse is going to go before Mezimel too. Wrong play, my friend. Wrong play. How much res your Crixia got? About 500? So it must be a... Oh, wow. A Tormund smacks. Doesn't do him any good, but he smacks. I guess to be fair, Xena's hella squishy and Crixia is not exactly a tanky either. I need to dust my Crixia. How's your Xena built? Slow, stone skin, lots of damage. I haven't used Xena in a fight in a while, but she was the perfect champion for that. Oh, what was that player's name? Eomers. He's never brought out a Hegemon against me before. It's a support Hegemon though. Didn't really do any damage. Cyclobenzene is pretty stacked. He's got Siegfried Harima, Arbiter, Kaja, Crixia. I think... I wish I had Carnage so bad for this fight. I need a good nuker with the speed aura. Oh, we can use Shazar actually. If we have to. You only use her for Sippy? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much only use her to make sure Sippies can't turn meter boost. That's, well, okay, that's not entirely true. If I need a slow stone skin AoE nuker, she can do that job. I mean, Narcisse is my go-to for that, like a stone skin AoE nuker. Okay. I'm gonna go Kaja Narcisse. My notes don't say anything about this Siegfried being in stone skin. This guy's got a lot of blessings, a lot of polymorph. Does your spreadsheet use a drop-down list? No. Almost want to run Alika in this fight. We're not going to. We're going to run Georgid. Oh, shoot. I just realized I left Siegfried and Marichka in the team at the same time. Okay. That's kind of good because I need that lockout. Oh shit, I wasn't expecting to kill the Marichka right there. Damn! Alright. That's fine. You should take out the Arbiter right here. Actually, it doesn't matter. We Crixia reset the Georgid. Oh, he doesn't even take it out. Okay, so hopefully we can strip the... Yeah, we do. Perfect. So we reset here. Hopefully he doesn't lock out the Georgid. Of course he does, because he's Armons. He's broken as shit. Doesn't matter though, you reset the wrong ability, so we just gotta do this. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking there was a... I was thinking there was a Siegfried in the team still, so I didn't AoE. Alright, Fade's account is super stacked. He's got Gizmak, Siegfried, Taurus, Lazarius, Narses. Armons, Galathir, Siphi, Ancora, Marichka, Crixia, and Arbias. Crixia's in Stone Skin, Arbias is in Stone Skin, Armons is in Stone Skin. What are our options? Really depends on whether he picks Marichka here or not. Oh, did it arrive? Oh, hell yeah. My monitor just got here. Didn't even get a notification. Okay, so he did use the Marichka. Siegfried's not in Stone Skin. Oh, shoot. I just threw it. Damn it. Because the Armons is in Stone Skin. Look, what can we do? Oh, okay. Interesting. Left the Crixia in. Makes sense. I needed to go Shazar and ban, or I need to go Nishak probably. No, Shazar. And ban, Let me get a strip. No strip. Yeah, it's game. Actually, okay, I shouldn't say that. There is a world where Narses one-shots everyone, which nerfs the... Oh, I needed to kill the Armons too, I think. I needed to kill the Armons, but not the Marichka. Because Lazarius does more damage based on how many allies are on his team. So if I'd been able to take out like 2 of them, I might have been able to tank it. But yeah, I shouldn't have gone Narses. Although, to be fair, I mean, given how stacked that account is... Oh, come on, dude. Fuck off. Fuck the swipers. Given how stacked this account is... There's not a lot I can really do. Because I don't think... Well... Yeah, the Galathier's just gonna freaking cleanse it. And then the Siegfried's gonna kill me. Interesting choice to go with the Narcies and the Ankora. Part of me is a little bit tempted just to ban the Narcies here. Let's try it, see how this goes. We need to get either like a weak hit on the Crixia, or we need to get like some protected block debuffs on the nukers. She's gonna throw the Stone Skin, which is obnoxious, but not the end of the world. Counterattack is freaking annoying, though. We didn't lock him out. Must have weak hit. God, Siegfried is so broken. But so is freaking Galathier. Huh. I needed... What really happened, or really what the problem was there, is that the Ronda wasn't fast enough to go before the Arbias. That's what we needed. Am I excited for Sovereign Weapons? Yeah. Still not coming out for like 8 months, but we did well in the first half. This half feels rough. Well, it's just those fights against, you know what I should have done? No, I picked first, so I couldn't go with bombs because bombs aren't going to work against the Galathier without the accuracy. I need Marius, man. Thought they were coming out in August with the Soul Pouch. August in Korea, but we're not getting it. And Korea gets it. Let's run double tanky nukers. Oh shoot, I forgot the Narcissus and Stone Skin. That's okay, I was gonna polymorph after he banned the Crixia, I was gonna polymorph it with Armons anyway. Hopefully all my nukers go before Mithrala. Come on, dude. Really? You gonna do me that dirty? Polymorph? He only had it on one champion and it wasn't even 6-star. It was like a 14% chance, I think. Kinda doesn't matter as long as Stultus goes before Mithrala. What rank are you in raid? Oh, fuck me, dude. Okay, we do have one saving grace here, and that is that the Stultus can stun. Oh my god! He only has one polymorph! What the fuck? This is some horse shit, man. He has one polymorph with a 15% chance, and both of our nukers procced it. Let's just buff strip. Can I get some breaks? Okay, there we go. Save that. She should only have her A1 here, I think. Armons will go first. I was gonna say, please don't weak it. But there was supposed to be a one-turn cooldown on Poly. There is. It took its turn in between my two nukers. The Mikage did. Oh, shit. Thought I had that back. Okay, at least we can get this. What's our play here? God, we just got so screwed in this fight due to polymorph. Two 15% chance procs. And we didn't get any lockouts. And well, actually the Narcies might be locked out still. We'll have to see. If he had his A3. No, he doesn't. She should go for the Stultus. Oh, okay. Fine. All right, Stultus. Let's just see if we can take out this Kage. Nope. Give me some stuns, buddy. Yes. Thank you. Okay, we lost. We got petrified. There we go. Thank you. The problem with Mithrala is, yes, she can cleanse, but she can't block debuffs, which means we can just keep throwing out these stuns. Like, every champion on my team other than Kaja can stun. Ugh, that was brutal RNG, but... Oh, actually, dude, I don't know why I felt so bad today. We did really well. We won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. I guess it was just these back-to-back fights that felt really hopeless that made me feel bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain. Still rank 55, but at least we're 7,200. Wait, what did I start with today? Must have been like 70, 80 or something. Oh, such a grind, man. Just to get back to top 50 is 180 points. How did this happen in a week? Wild. All right, that's going to be it for the YouTube recording. I'm going to keep doing some more fights on the live stream, but I will see you all in the next one. Cheers. Did I answer your question as to what rank we are? We're ranked 55 at the moment. The Stultus can get sheep. Stultus stuns, yeah. You get an impulse glove from that chest, I'm gonna be pissed. I have a lot of impulse gloves. So he runs Taurus, Rhodos, Narses, Tormund, Wukong, Duchess, Mithrala, UDK, Armons, Mikage, and Ankora. And he likes to ban the Kaja with Mikage. So if he picks Mikage, we're going to ban that. Just to be safe. Your 9 wins from your next chest. We probably ban whatever he picks here anyway, to be honest. Since we have a good counter to everything on the team. As it stands. I changed my mind. I'm going to ban the Taurus. Narses is Narses in Stone Skin? No. The only reason I'm doing this is... Life Harvest is going to turn the Narses into a noodle. We should reduce the amount of wins per chest. I wouldn't complain. It's like almost borderline worth it to farm just to get the dude, I can't wait till we have Carnage. Can you imagine if we had Carnage right here? We steal all his turn meter, we spread all those debuffs to the rest of the team. Oof, that was close. We hit reaction right there. I didn't check how much polymorphs on this team. Just Duchess, and it is 6 stars, so okay. I'm gonna go try and take out the Ankora first because the others we can nuke with AoEs. The Ankora will revive him with 100% turn meter. Also, which is a chance to reset the abilities early. I think of these 3, she's the biggest priority. Oh my god, she's tanky though. We'll go for the reset here. She's gonna have the revive. Revive him. No, come on. I'm gonna save that. Sit down. God, stall. Oh, we double weak hit the Python. Feels bad. Probably, I was gonna say, he's gonna revive right here, isn't he? At least he doesn't have any Veil, and we're gonna lock out immediately, so it's fine. The thing is like actually farming live arena for the chests to get impulse gear is like not that bad of a like source of gem or a source like a source of gear rather. It's actually kind of crazy. Like if you consider like buying oh, he has a super fast Arbias, that's right. If you consider buying what's the words? Oh, interesting. Is this Narses in Stone Skin? Yeah, it is. It's probably gonna run Marichka Galathier, I would guess. Could run our biased Galathier. Galathier's in Swift Parry. If you consider buying like speed sets versus like spending the gems to farm live arena, it's like actually I don't know. I'm trying to collect enough data to see what the odds are, but it might even be like actually kind of efficient. just gonna ban the Georgian. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just ran bombs. The problem is the Ancora. I should have run Shazar, I think. The only way we really win this is if we strip the Gizmac. Oh, not only do we not strip him, we weak hit him. I should have just ran Shazar. That was my best shot. I'm not sure if my Shazar has enough accuracy to land bombs on his Galathir. I don't know how high res the Galathir is. This guy runs Lazarius, Narcissus, Taurus, Harima, Armons, Arbias, Ancora, Warlord, Siphi, Galathir. Great, so we're dealing with a Galathir and an Armons. We need to see no cleanser. Yeah, that'll work. Really want to get my Shazar up above the speed of Georgid again. I need 5-star glyphs. I should have built them a little bit faster, to be honest. I guess I still could, to be honest. Maybe I should do that. Because I kind of need to know who he bombs. Be great if we could strip the Armons right here. Nice. Beautiful. That's how we do it. Oof. Damn. All right, got another chest. Oh shit. Sison's not gonna be happy. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, that's a damn, dude. Look at that. That is a Zeal piece right there. Hell yeah. Speed, crit damage, crit rate, 6-star with a defense main stat. I really like Zeal for defense and HP based nukers, since the ignore defense of sets like Cruel give attack %. So if you think of this as like kind of being equivalent to like a Cruel piece, where you hit a little bit harder instead of ignoring defense, I really like it for HP and defense based nukers. Okay, so that was a 6-star Zeal. What do we got? 5-star Zeal, epic. 5-star epic, legendary impulse. 6-star epic impulse. 6-star mythical impulse. Oh shit, I didn't even see that one. That's gonna be a big one. And a 5-star epic impulse. All right, this is probably trash. Yeah, I mean, no speed. This speed and accuracy, I mean, it's a 5-star, but yeah, these are good stats. Impulse is an amazing set, by the way. Here we go. Nope, no good stats, but we'll triple roll that, or try and triple roll this, because we need triple roll gloves with speed. Here's the moment of truth. This is the big one. Give me an H. We want HP or defense % with a speed substat with our mythical roll and speed. Oh, so close. This is still amazing. We're still going to try. but we got defense percent with speed, but the substat is, or the mythical roll is an attack. This one, if it triple rolls speed, maybe I'd keep it around. Oh, some good gear right there. Wait a minute, did I put the mythical piece in? Yeah, I did. Okay. In 26 chests, I've gotten 11 6-star mythical pieces. Actually, as far as I'm aware, you can only get 6-star mythical pieces. I've never gotten a 5-star mythical. I think I have some on my account though, so I think you might be able to get 5-star mythical from like lower level chests. Either that or I've just gotten really unlucky. But I find that kind of hard to believe that I got 11 6-stars with no 5-star if it was possible to get 5-star. You pulled a 6-star blessing for Hefrak today. Nice. Do you have Hefrak? This player's not on the spreadsheet. Part of me is tempted to try and like bomb these like lower level Galathirs with Shazar. Oh shit. I mean, Aphodus is a joke. Yeah, let's let's go Shazar or Nishak. Kind of feel like I should go Shazar. Ah, screw it. Let's just do Shazar. This might be a bad play. You should throw Marichka right here. Goes with nice. Okay, I'm glad I went Shazar though, because now he's running 3 mythicals in Stoneskin. So. Unfortunately, they're all magic affinity. A bit of a drag. Oh. What's his name? Lazarius isn't even in Stoneskin. Oh, I don't know why I didn't revive right there. That was stupid. The nice thing about bombs on mythicals. Holy hell, dude. I was not expecting Nice to just one-shot me like that. Brutal. Wow. Matched up against the same guy immediately. Okay, so we know Lazarius is not in Stoneskin. The other ones are. I'm assuming he's going to open Armons, but we'll see. So we'll just run Nishak. What was that? Nice. To be fair, that was just kind of bad luck. We just weak hit the nice. Oh, we weak hit the Armons. I think Nishak will be fast enough. Yeah. you've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. We just barely didn't kill him. Oh my god! Fuck my life. How did that not kill him? It looked like only one of the bomb... Wait, does his passive... What the hell? Does his passive... activate even when he dies from bombs? That's some bullshit right there. Says prevents, yeah, most of these prevents this champion's death and keeps him alive on 1 HP. Don't work on bombs. Keeps him on 1 HP and its turn. Yeah, but none of the other ones work on bombs. The interaction is delayed. Yeah, that's weird. His passive seems to work differently than others, which is hella annoying. Ugh. We got a Harima and an... Or we got a Taurus and a Narcissus. He's got a Marichka. Nishak's not going to hit hard enough. I probably shouldn't have gone with Rhonda. In hindsight, that was dumb. I should have gone with Stultus. I was thinking, like, I need a way to deal with Wukong, but the reality is that the Wukong is gonna get locked out by Crixia. I was forgetting that I was... running, double... Or I was running Armons plus Crixia. Alright, well, at least the Wukong's still gonna die. Didn't hit him hard enough. Wow. Kind of surprising, actually. Let's just do this. Oh shoot, I should have turned your boost. Oh, it doesn't matter. Nice. Oh, wait, does Ward of the Fallen reduce the damage from bombs? Because the bomb only hit for 60,000 when it should have hit for 50,000. I think the Ward of the Fallen reduced the bomb damage from the bombs. That's annoying. They shouldn't have Ward of the Fallen reduce bombs. Bombs are weak enough. It's crazy how, like, bombs are so generally weak and then they Just make all these mechanics that make them worse. It's like, do we really need to make bombs worse? I wonder if Gessel's gonna run triple nuker. Part of me thinks I should just run... He could run Taurus, Narses, and Korra Gizmak. Maybe we just run Shazar Nishak. Oh, what? Okay, so he's gonna run Nishak or Gizmak in the last slot. We'll try this. If I'm lucky, we'll stun, or we'll strip the Narses or the Taurus on the first go round. And then we can stun him with Stultus. But if I'm not lucky, we're going to have... The big trick here, the difficult thing about this fight is every time I nuke the... Or every time I hit the Marichka, the Taurus is going to counterattack. Fortunately, he doesn't have a reviver after Marichka dies. I don't think there's any reason to risk this. I think we just go here. Shit. We're gonna go for the heal. Might as well slam with the Narses because we're gonna get... Oh, come on, dude. Really? Dude, we got so fucked by that. Jesus Christ, man. God damn it. Fuck me, dude. I cannot catch a break against him. Two turn stuns on both of them. Fuck, dude. What's her chance of landing that block active skills? God, so hard. 40%, 50, no, 40% chance, and he landed on both of those. He doesn't land it on either one of those, and we're fine. But he lands it on both of the 2 champions he can land it on. Because if he doesn't land it on the Kaja, I revive the Crixia, which lets me reset all my abilities and cleanse. If he doesn't land it on the Stultus, then we stun the Taurus, and then we're fine. But he lands it on fucking both. In BDO break? No, we're gonna play BDO later. This is a tough one. I shouldn't have opened Armand's. I think I kind of threw. It's gonna come down to bans. Oh, I should have ran Rotos. What was I thinking? Oh, Rotos would have been way better. Yeah. I didn't read my notes until too late. Also doesn't help that my monitor has a big glitch in the middle right where my notes say that. It literally says, do not open Armand's, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, and it's covered up by where my monitor is glitched out. So his Kaja, or his Crixia is, or Crixia, his Sifty is super, super fast. My notes say Lazarius is not in Stone Skin though, so that's kind of interesting. I think the market in BDO, Soulstone and Blackstar low price. They're all 6-star. Right? Hello. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, this Lazarius really isn't in Stone Skin. Shit. Ah, we weak hit the. We hit the. Guy you're playing versus had all his characters in 6-star soul stones. Oh, they're all fully awakened? Yeah. Oh, today has been very frustrating. Must have lost 3 in a row, didn't we? Tomorrow's a new day. Yeah. I need a Gizmac, man. I need Gizmac. Bombs are so rough because of the accuracy requirements and just everything else. I need Gizmac so bad. To be fair, we actually did pretty well today overall. Kind of depends on how we do in this next fight. Like, I didn't actually perform that poorly in terms of win rate. We won 6 out of 10 on the first set. And I think we're at 3 out of 5 on, or 2 out of 5 on this set. Actually, I don't know. Well, let's check. We'll have to check after this next 10. We could just Shazar this. Interesting choice. Can't wait to get Carnage. He's so good in this fight. Oh, everyone's in Stone Skin. Got it. Weird to ban the Arbiter when everyone's in Stone Skin. Like, by weird, I mean terrible. He basically had a guaranteed win and he threw it away. I don't know what that's about. He just banned the... If he banned the Crixia instead of the Arbiter, I would have lost that. What? That was weird. How do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did 6 out of 10, and then we did 4 out of 10. So we ended up finishing 10 out of 20 so far today, which is 50-50. That's pretty much what you expect. So it wasn't really that bad. Just kind of felt bad. All right. Well, that's going to be it for Live Arena, since it's going to close here in about, what, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? We're going to go play some BDO. I'm going to go put Raid in the little monitor, and we're going to farm all of our missions and whatnot. Giz is a sheep master considering how many 6-star polys in gold. While that is true, the reality is there are some teams you can't beat without just praying you don't get sheeped. Like, bombs are just as probable to get polymorphed, and they don't, you know, they can be resisted, unlike the Gizmac HP burns. And they can be cleansed much easier. But you're right, it is. Armand's will, or not Armand's, what's his name? Marius will help to a degree, because he can do the Stone Skin strip. Like, the problem is just, how do you deal with Stone Skin mythicals that can one-shot you if they take their second turn? Like, that's the problem we're in right now. And if Nice is not proccing, if he's getting into his second form when bombs activate, that is even worse. Like, I don't even know how we deal with that in that scenario, because that is wild. Like, literally, how do you kill them? You can't run squishy teams anymore, basically. But also, like, I think the big thing that bombs would really help with is Galathir teams, because he's so strong, and you naturally build him insanely high accuracy, and then, or not accuracy, resistance, and then he cleanses them all, you know? Whereas if I had Gizmac, I could just use the Gizmac to pop the Stone Skin off everyone. And the thing is like, I don't even necessarily need the Gizmac to take a turn. Like, if the Gizmac gets polyed, and then I follow up a Gizmac with a Sulfurion to activate all of the burns, it'll pop the Stone Skin off all the mythicals right off the bat. Even if Gizmac gets polyed, then I can still just nuke with like Georgette or something, right? Or better yet, even like a Carnage to nuke and block passives and steal all their shit, or like steal their turn meter and shut down all their abilities. I want Carnage so bad. Oh, whoops, we're playing video and I forgot to switch it over. There we go. Two weeks. 2 weeks and we get Carnage. And we could get Marius even less than that if we're lucky. Oh my god, Pen Blackstar's 85 bill? Crazy. The other thing that would be really nice about Gizmac is if, because he puts the HP burns up at the beginning of the fight, he will instantly activate the Marichka block damage, which means when if you're using like a Crixia or an Armans on the team, you can strip it before he takes, or like before the nukers take the turn, right? Especially with Crixia, it's really strong with Crixia, or Armons too, because you can polymorph strip it. But like bombs, that doesn't really work because the bomber goes after the Crixia or the Armons would. But I could run like Armons, Armons, Kaja, Crixia, Gizmak, Stultus, or Gizmak, Carnage or something like that, and that would be really potentially really strong. Actually, it'd be even better with Carnage because you would throw up the extra debuff so that when you run the... Did I not... Why is Durin not spawning? Let's restart it. When you run the... extra debuff, like you open with the Carnage A3 and it puts up the block passives and the block active skills, grants him the, or steals all the turn meter, so then he should go pretty quickly again. He might even go back to back, and then you just swap forms and now you have 3 debuffs on the enemy team if you spread them around, and then you can block revive with the AoE that blocks revive on enemies with 3 or more debuffs. Having a way to get an extra debuff on the team with a Carnage is actually really strong. You can, I mean, you can do it if you use his A2 and Form 1 to put the seal, but so we got a right down and an uppercut. Right hand down is stiff. Uppercut is floats. Oh, whoops, I did knock. I was like, why didn't that work? I did the wrong one. I did knock back or knock down. Name of game. Since you're asking on YouTube, not on Twitch, I'm assuming you're talking about BDO, not Raid. So the name is Black Desert Online. We're just kind of going through the motions on our raid stuff today since we just finished all our live arena battles a minute ago. So it's in the small screen now. That was a left up, just a knockback, and then a right down. Just a stiffen? Oh, God, I did knock down instead of knock back. Oh, my God, I'm slow sloppy today. Two days ago, I like one-shot this on the very first attempt. Now we're screwing it up. Wonder why they concentrateds are crashing again. Kind of weird. Okay, we got a right up and a left down. Stun down is knocked down. Okay, so this. There we go, finally. All right, Gotharensa, let's do this. Oh, shit. God, why does it... Game is so... Or this fight is so poorly designed. Holy shit. Oh, wow. How did we kill him? That was not what I was expecting. Nice. All right. Sweet. Well, that was easy. I need to go make some Tungrat necklaces. Let's jump out of Pit of Undying. Spicy on BDO. What's up? I'm a cutie pie. I mean, I still play BDO every day. Despite Pearl Abyss's best efforts to destroy me. Oh, damn. Look at that. Dude, is that a new personal best in terms of silver? Shit. Mr. BDO content? Yeah, there's just... Enhancing is so bad these days. There's not much to do. All right, get all the duos. I want to make a bunch more Tungrat decks. Dude, it's crazy what adding the Debos to the Rifts has done to the like Voltara and Eye of the Ruins market. Eye of the Ruins are insane. Like, look at these things. 9 mil. You can buy them for less than that. You can buy them for 8.5 mil. What the hell? This is like a freaking what was that old ring? I don't even remember what it's called anymore. What is it even? Did they take it out of the game? Mark of Shadows. Yeah, this is like a Mark of Shadows. Like, look at this thing. Eye of the Ruins are barely more expensive than Mark of Shadow. What the hell? Tungrat is down in price. Why do you enhance? The base Tungrat is down. Enhancing these days is all about buying things when they're cheap and selling them when they're high. Doing market plays. So just because the prices are low doesn't mean it's bad for me. Like I live in the fluctuation between the low prices and the high prices. So when they crash, I want to buy them, enhance them, and then when they go back up, I want to sell them. Now, the odds are they're not going to go back up to where they were as long as people are still doing rifts. And now that Debo's dropped from rifts, people are probably going to be more incentivized to do rifts for a long while. But we'll see. I was back to wreck my markets. I never left, man. I was playing BDO. I was doing this 3 days ago. On stream. It didn't, or 2 days ago. I didn't stream yesterday, but I was still doing it yesterday. Oh, I guess I was gone on vacation for a week. Maybe that's what you guys are referring to. I got back like a week ago, though. That's fair. That's fair. I was only gone for a week. Does Salt still play BDO? I don't know how much BDO, if any, Salt is playing. I don't think he's playing very much. I talk to him every once in a while on Discord, but yeah, he hasn't streamed in a long time. And even like he streamed like 2 weeks ago or something like that, but his last stream before that was even like longer than that. So I mean, Salt was even more like only enhanced in BDO and didn't do anything else than I was. Like I played BDO for years before enhancing even became a thing. So but he only ever did enhancing, and now that enhancing's trash, he's kind of. Oh, I just took out a bunch of prize. Whoops. Save money on your new weapon and get Deca. Deca, I gotta use that. Get Deca soon. And top beat enhancing in. I'm slightly tempted to go for Deca like day one. The thing is that it's not coming out in Korea until August, and it's not coming out in global for like 5 months after that. So we've got like a long time before they're coming out. What I really want to see is what they do. Like when it comes out in Korea, we can figure out like what the % success rate is and how many cron stones it costs and stuff. And then I can make better plans. Actually, let me go finish these prize duos. Dude, are costumes just like sitting? Yeah, look at this. Look at costumes are literally just sitting on NA. I don't even want to buy this really, but I don't need it. But I told you guys like costumes are so easy to get right now. Okay, somebody bought them, but he said the enhancement materials are going to need to be earned. Interesting. I don't know if that will be relevant. Because let's be real, the vast majority of the cost is going to be cron stones. That's how Pearl Abyss makes their money. So I'm really, unless they make the stones like crazy low drop rate, it's probably not really going to matter. Enhancement materials they're not going to be sellable. Yeah, I mean, maybe you'll need to go grind for a little bit, but I don't think they're going to be that hard to get. Let's do one more and then we'll do a black star. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm kind of tempted to just try and whip out another Debo earring real quick. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a personal best liquid silver. I don't think I ever hit 6.5 trill. Oh, wait, maybe I did. Oh, I don't have that anymore because I would have deleted it when I reinstalled Windows. Any screenshot I had. I'm not sure. I think this is pretty close to my personal best liquid silver ever. I kind of do have a lot of accessories though. They're kind of filling up the storage. I guess we'll do this. What's your Blackstone's going for? Oh shit! What happened to Blackstones, man? Should have bought so much more. I think I bought like, I had like 1 million, but I used a bunch of them. I think I have like 700,000 left. Yeah, a little bit more than that. Bought those for like 200K. I thought they might go lower than 200K, but then they ended up not. So I probably would have bought more if I knew they were going to go back up, but I do think they'll come back down. They're just crazy right now because people got the hammers and they're trying to make stacks and shit. Kind of surprising that concentrateds are falling though, when Blackstones are so expensive. I wish they'd go up so I could sell a bunch of them. How are the ruins? In terms of low levels. Dude. The optimal stack to click a try Eye of the Ruins isn't even 40. It's 36 for a try. That is insane. As a Black Star market after the free pen, everything crashed super hard. Pen Black Stars are selling for like 85 bill right now. Something. I'm almost tempted to like maybe buy a couple. Since we're going to need them. Well, I guess just one. We're going to need them for sovereign weapons. Kadri seems like it has some potential. Damn. It's wild that Kadri is like way more expensive than Eyes. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a fine accessory. So crazy that Kadri now is like on par with Laytons and Ogres and Tungrad belts. Who would have thought? It makes sense because everyone who uses AP accessories just moved to Debos. But it's still hilarious that the Kadri ring is the only one that maintained any value. PvP DP meta? Yeah. How are like, I'm sure Sissels are bad. Yeah. Centaurs? How are Centaurs? Yeah, they're bad. What's the other ring? Hey, not Jesus. What's the... There's an evasion ring, right? Oh, is it this Ocean Haze ring? Oh, this is interesting. Do these have any volume? No, hardly any. Jesus. Yeah, I would be afraid to make those. They seem like they'd be a pain in the ass to sell. It's a trap? Yeah. Did you fall into that trap? Oh, thank you for the follow. Is that on YouTube? Hell no. Okay. I was just curious if you were speaking from personal experience. These got right up to my market, my value, and then now they're coming down. TTC 135. Thank you. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna work on stacks. You can do like low level enhancing later. I want to make some 100 stacks. I want to make a Tet Debo. How are the Debo earrings doing? Pretty good. Kind of thought we might see more Debos, like base Debos, sell when they added them to the rifts, but really, if anything, it's made the pre-orders even go higher. Like the number of pre-orders. Speaking of Gizmac, I agree about the sheep magnet. Can barely use him. If I see any champ with Paul, I don't use him. Would you take the chance? I mean, I take the same chance with bombs all the time. Sometimes live arena, like the way I treat live arena is kind of like the way you would treat poker. I'm not trying to win every fight. And I know that I'm not going to be able to win every fight. I'm going to lose fights. And there's nothing I can do about it. My goal is to win as many fights as possible. And sometimes to win as many fights as possible, you just have to cross your fingers and pray, right? If you're going against, if you've picked your opener, right? If you're me and you've gone and you've run Kaja and you've run Crixia and you're running Armons and you're running, you know, Georgette or whatever, and they throw up a couple of Stone Skin Mythicals, they throw up a Siegfried, or maybe not even Siegfried, they throw up a Lazarius in their last pick, and you don't have a way to hit through Stone Skin, you just gotta pray, right? You just gotta try and bomb or try and use Gizmac and hope that you don't get polymorphed. But if you don't do that, you're just gonna lose. So that's how I would want to use Gizmac, right? Like, it's not like, okay, I'm gonna use him in every fight. I'm just gonna, like, he's my go-to every day. But sometimes it's like, well, the only way I can possibly win this fight is to use Gizmac. So I'm just gonna hope for the best. Same way I use Shazar now, or Nishak now. And then the current meta, with so many, like, with everybody running Stone Skin on their nukers, and then so many mythicals that you can't kill on the first attempt, it's like, well, what do you do, right? Especially these mythicals with passives that don't let them die on the first hit. I'll Siegfried, Galathir, that kind of thing. Use your Kaja and Arbiter with them too. Yeah, I mean, I always kind of, my teams are always built around, like, going first. So if I pick first, I open Armons, and then I usually run Kaja, Arbiter, or Kaja Crixia. If they go first, they open Armons, so then I open Arbiter, Crixia, and then Kaja. I pretty much run that the vast majority of the time. There's certain scenarios where I don't run that against certain players that I know that I can't beat. But the way you kind of run Live Arena is you kind of have to have a strategy that's your, like, core, that's your opener, and then you have to adjust based on what the enemy is doing to counterpick them. But you know, you can't counterpick, like, you have to open with something, right, before they've picked their whole team. Just like, you know, they have to open with something against you. So for me, my main strategy is open with my supports, use my nukers to counter what they pick. And for, you know, your Siegfrieds and your Lazariuses or whatever, your only nuker option is basically to counter with bombs. Well, Georgia can counter the other ones, but, like, for Siegfried, a Stone Skin Siegfried, the only counter is either bombs or, like, a lockout. That's kind of why I have been keen on trying to use Alika recently. It's because of Siegfried, because there's no way to deal with him with like, it's really hard to deal with him with nukers. You kind of have to bomb him. And Nice seems like he's going to be his own mess, because apparently his passive seems to ignore bombs. I'm not really even sure. I don't know. Maybe I just need to fight him more and bomb him more and see how it works. Did some really weird stuff when I fought him earlier today. I guess it's possible the bombs just didn't hit hard enough, because he is kind of an HP based champ. So maybe the bombs just didn't hit hard enough. Oops. How did I... Oh, because I clicked it one. Okay. right. Dude, the weirdest market right now is the Tet Blackstar market. Because the Tet Blackstars like went way up when they announced the... Or when they gave out the hammers, and then they've like since crashed after they gave out the pen. It's like they can't make up their mind. How are they doing at the moment? I haven't looked today. Yeah, look at this. They're flooded at 12. Like, look at this. Look at this curve. It's so weird. It's just like shot way up and then crashed way back down immediately. It's like people, I don't know. Yeah, it's just odd. People who are selling their Tets because they replace it with pen. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, got a lot of duos. That's good, I guess. Oh, wait. Nice. Oh, almost 52. I shouldn't complain. I do need the tries. Let's actually move some of these down here. All right, beat Scarab King. That took 10 minutes. I like don't want to build an actual team to fight Scarab because I never like, you know, it's you only have to do it so rarely, but at the same time, every time I have to do it and it takes like 10 minutes to beat him in Doom Tower, it's like, God damn it. Because I can just throw like Bat L or something in there to do it for me, but it's just so slow. There we go. Give me those duos. Want to see? Nope. Why don't we just swap out? There we go. Okay, we got our 52. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, come on. Pen Reblast? Really? That's not what we want. And then we hit the Ted on the Devour. Oh, Black Spirit, you're a deck sometimes. Unlucky. Oh, I gotta use a Hydra Key tonight. One faction. Actually, you know what? Let's finish Iron Twins today. Give me that essence, man. Did I finish selling off my... Oh, no, I didn't. I'm out of distos, right? Yeah. I still have Bajas. Did Salt quit streaming? I mean, I don't know if he's like officially announced like I'm quitting. He just hasn't been streaming. I don't think he's been playing much BDO or actually much games at all, from my understanding. He's still around. Ooh, we got some Eternal Essence. That's nice. But with enhancing being so terrible, I think, and that was kind of like the only thing he did in BDO, even more than me. I think he just, yeah. He also lost like a ton of net worth. I mean, so did I. But, you know, it sucks when you're like sitting on a shit ton of money and, you know, Eye of the Ruins, and then they go from being worth like, you know, 70 billion at Penn to being worth like 20. Are they even worth 20 now? What's a Penn Eye of the Ruins even worth? 18. Oh, okay, there's a pre-order for 20. Yeah, so I mean, it just, you know, it's pretty demotivating when you're like, shit, years worth of progress suddenly got evaporated by changes Pearl Abyss has been making. I do think the way they've handled the market in the last 6 months has been really shitty. How are you holding up all the changes? I mean, it's whatever. I'm definitely like, I'm playing less BDO than I used to for sure. For me, one of the big appeals of BDO is that it wasn't a game where they just come out with expansions and just completely destroy all your previous progress. And your progress had value. And of course, there's still like stat progression and like new stuff comes out. And it's not like you can, you know, the gear you had in 2016 is still relevant in 2024. But it was a gradual process. It was very slow, and you know, it took a while. And you know, if you had a Pen Ogre in 2016, that still would have been a pretty solid item, you know, all the way up into 2023. But in this, since the beginning of this year, they've just completely trashed all of the old progression and just shifted everyone into Debos. They've just turned it into like Debo Grinder Online. You know, now they're literally giving away a free Pen Black Star, free best in slot weapon to everyone. It's like, yeah, they're coming out with another weapon in 8 months, but literally just giving away best in slot gear. I don't know. It's just too fast, right? Like, it would have been fine if the Sovereign weapons came out and then like a year or two later they gave away a free pen. It's like, okay, you know. But too much, too fast. Devaluing all the old progress just kind of sucks. Who would start be so far behind? I mean, you're not really though. It's so easy to catch up, and gear is so less important than it used to be. Like, you're not like so far behind if you literally don't get handed a free best in slot weapon day one. It's like, oh, you have to put in 50 hours worth of work or maybe 100 hours worth of work to get it. In an MMO that people have tens of thousands of hours in. It's not really like that crazy. And it's not like you need it, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of the game's content is gear capped anyway. And even the stuff that's not, it's like, it's exponential in terms of power. So it's not like, or exponential difficulty in terms of getting new power. So it's very easy to get 90% as strong as the top geared players, even if that last 10% is like insanely hard. Demand for those only going up with time because you need 4. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said if they released the free Pen Black Star in a year after they released the Sovereign weapon, then it would have been more reasonable. But to be like, oh, we're going to need it in 8 months, so we're going to give everyone the free best in slot weapon right now seems a little crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to give them a free Pen Black Star today because they're going to need one in 8 months. Especially when we're just coming off the fact that they trashed all the old pen accessories and made them all worthless, which is kind of demotivating for people who had that stuff. Or it's like, oh, like there's literally posts on Reddit right now like, I spent, you know, 50 billion silver, 60, 70 billion silver buying Eye of the Ruins rings, and then they released the Jatina and the Debo thing, and now my Ruins rings are worth 20. And then I bought a Pen Black Star like 3 weeks ago, and now it's worth, you know, 40 billion less than I paid for it. It's like, you know, like you expect that to happen over time, but you don't expect like literally all the gear you bought 6 months ago to be worth 30% of what it was worth when you bought it. You know what I mean? Trying to bring money in. Yeah, I mean, I think they had a big boost in COVID, like all online stuff did. And, you know, that's fading as people go back to normal and like less of the casuals or, you know, online playing games, and they're going outside instead now. So, you know, they're just trying to like get back to those old numbers, which are probably not realistic. I mean, don't get me wrong, BDO is still a great game. I still like it, but just wish they would have been a little less drastic in their recent changes to progression in the economy. And I also think it's crazy to like turbocharge the progression. Like, you're supposed to put the catch-up mechanics in the game after you've put the progress into the game, right? Like, you don't put the catch-up mechanics in before you've added the new things to chase. You don't give away the best in slot weapon for free. You add a new best in slot weapon, and then once it's been out for a while, then you can give the old best in slot weapon away for free. But part of it too is just kind of like how long BDO has been out. Like, it's really hard to cater, like, to create a compelling game for people like me who have literally like an ungodly amount of money and, you know, tens of thousands of hours in the game and can instantly buy any progression that they add, while also creating, you know, making sure that like new players and people who are starting who aren't like crazy progressed still can chase after the new stuff. And so their solution to that has mostly been to lock the new progression behind grinding, so you can't just like spend money to get it. Like Debo rings, for example. Like, it doesn't matter how much money I have, I can't buy a Debo ring. Damn, we didn't get a single Immortal Essence today. That's a bummer. Still need 31 more. Let's see if we can get a 6-star speed glyph though. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. It's a small part of the player base doing it for the rest of us. I mean, yes and no. It's not like I'm the only one here. Like, it's all of their core player base. Like, most people who've been playing this game for years have best in slot everything gear. Or not, maybe not like Fallen Gods, but like everything close to it. Oops. Who is that? Hat Haru Specs. Thank you. Okay, I got a 72. Man, I can't make a 110 stack today. I do need to go burn some black stars though, so let's go do that. How many black stars do we even want to collect? I feel like I need to go higher than what I was going before because I really don't want pen accessory stacks. So we have this 145. What can we take this to? Let's say 15. 1 out of 15 counts as success on Tep Blackstar, chat. That's the bet. You got 1 minute. 1 out of 15. No glyphs from dwarves. What else do we got today? We got Sacred Order and High Elves. Going to go for X level Sovereign right away when they come out. I don't know. It depends. I need to look at like how the market looks, or not like the market, but like how the rates look and stuff when they actually release in Korea. But I'm kind of tempted to, yeah. 5 seconds. %52% in favor of success, 48% in favor of fail. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus. Oh, okay, we got it. Nice. Like, I'm gonna hit the pity here. Successes, you win. Good job. Oh shoot, do I need more food for my workers? F Blackstone Market, yeah. I was I got kind of lucky in that when the Tetzel went up in price after they gave out the hammers like a week ago, I sold all the ones that had been just sitting in my storage for like 15, 16 bill. So the thing is I'm kind of fine just sitting on them for a while if I need to. Like, I don't need to sell them today. They don't sell, they don't sell. I'll just list them at the price I want to get, and when they get there, they get there. They'll definitely go back up when the Sovereign's released, but I don't know. It's probably 8 months away, so we'll see. They'll go up in August. We'll go up in August on Korea. We're not getting Sovereign weapons in August unless they release them independently of Land of the Morning Light, Seoul. August is the Korean release date. I think they said it was going to be like 4 more months or something like that before we're going to get it. It's not a global release. Which I know it feels bad, man. It's only 4 months fall for South Korea. Not fail for us. You in Korea? Yeah. Lucky you. That doesn't do me any good though. Not gonna be able to sell my black stars. How much cash is sitting on? 6.499 490 750 749. We're 10 mil away from 6.5 trill. You liquidating everything? No, not really. I sold all my distos. That was a big chunk of it, for sure. Oh, I did sell the Ators I bought. I bought some Ators that I was gonna sell, or I was gonna use to make Tet and sell in order to burn the big fail stacks I made. And then they increased the price of Cron Stones and made that completely pointless. So I was like, fuck. I probably lost like 15 bill on that, but I sold them all like the other day. Isn't pure silver the better play since everything keeps crashing? I mean, it depends. Yeah, there's nothing I'm trying to stock up on right now, but usually when things are crashing, I mean, that's when you want to buy stuff. But the thing is the things that are crashing are not the things I really want to stock up on. Like the accessories are crashing. Like Memfrags are super expensive, so I'm not going to stock up on those. Blackstones are super expensive. I'm not going to stock up on those. Hards are actually kind of cheap. I might buy more of these if I can get them cheap. Damn, black gem fragments are super cheap. Wonder what's going to happen with concentrated. Anyway, the only thing that's really crashing that you might want to stock up on is accessories. But the thing about the crash is that it might not be a temporary crash. It might be a permanent crash because they're crashing because they added Debarekas to Rifts. And it's not like that's going away. It's not an event. It's permanent. So as long as people keep doing their Rifts, we might just be in a new era of even cheaper accessories than we had before because Prolibus didn't make accessories worthless enough in the last 6 months. They wanted to really pick them while they're down. Part of me is slightly tempted to invest in like costumes because A, they're easy to get right now, and B, I might want a whole bunch of them for the sovereign weapons, but I already have a shit ton of costumes. Dude, my costume stack is getting insane. Look at this. Where is it? 923. We almost have 1,000 of these. 923. That's like 20 to 30 grand worth of costumes. It's wild. It's almost 2 trill just in that one stack. They said that wallets can't affect SOV weapons. No. That's just for oh no, even obtaining them. They're definitely gonna let you. I guarantee you I think they were talking about like the bonuses you can put on them, not the actual weapons themselves. They're gonna add those bonuses that you have to like go out and earn, right? The ones that I can't remember what the different effects they had on them were, but that you're gonna have to earn like through some sort of activity in the game. But the weapons themselves, I imagine, are gonna be dominated by Cron Stones. Like the cost of the weapon, the high level weapon, is gonna be dominated by Cron Stones. Man, I still haven't made a 110 stack today. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, Black Spirit is killing me today. That's the second time in a row we've lost the stack on the very last click. Actually, I guess last time it was a pen, but still. Brutal, man. I just want some 110 stacks. Need to make 500 bill. So we can hit 7 trill. Oops. Are you making stacks for the sovereign weapons? No. I'm just trying to make 110 stacks for Tet accessories, and particularly I want to make some Tet Debo earrings with the bases I have. I already have 3 400 stacks. So that'll probably cover the deck. I'm not sure what I'll want to use for +9. I'll have to figure it out once we actually know what the enhancement rates are, but it doesn't really make sense to try and make stacks at the moment when we don't know what the optimal stack to click them on will be. I thought you had 4. Did you lose one? I think I have 3. Do I have 4? I haven't lost one over 400. I haven't clicked anything. Once I got them to 400, I only clicked pen. Fallen God on it. We have this one at 390. We have this one at 338 or 388, and both of these haven't been glyphed yet, or not glyphed. Haven't been valked yet. So this is 403 and this is 401. And then I have the one on the naders. I think that's the only other one I have. The one on the naders is what, 424? Yeah, 424. Oops. Probably mistook a smaller stack. Yeah, I have a handful of like pen accessory stacks. No idea what I'm going to do with those right now, though. Should I hold my pen Blackstar main hand that are pretty much one tapped? Will price go back up? The price will go back up when the sovereign weapons come out. That being said, it's not coming out in Korea till August, and then they need to localize it and bring it to NA, so it'll probably be months after that till we get it. So I wouldn't hold my breath. That being said, I mean, it'll probably start to go up a little bit in the next month or so after everyone who just got the free pen dumps theirs and all that. Although I guess the free pen is a permanent thing, isn't it? It's not like a Heidel Ball specific event. So they may never go back up. Who knows? Let's see. What's I gonna do? Finish that mission. Oh, I have more 3v3 tokens. Might as well burn those. I have to run Hydra. I'll run that probably tonight. What's today? Friday? Today's Thursday, right? Why would you need it for Sovereign? You can get the Sovereign weapon by exchanging 2 pen Black Stars. You can either use 1 pen Black Star and some sort of flame thing that we don't know how you get yet, or you can use a pen C20 boss gear and a different type of flame thing that we also don't know how you get yet, or you can use 2 pen Black Stars. How long does Scribe piece take you? Just got mine in 161 hours. I think mine was about 250, but I think that's pretty unlucky. 161 seems not too bad. Maybe a little unlucky. I'm not sure. If I listed my Black Star first, then 2 more people did. Min prices at random. If someone buys it, I never know. If they're all min price, I can't remember for min. For max, it's random when you're buying stuff, but I can't remember if it's min or first come, first serve when you're selling. It might be first come, first serve when you're selling. I don't know. I can't remember. Min is first come? Okay. Min listed yours first. Hopefully you get it. Yeah. Prices keep going down. Oh, we actually got all the try reblots back. That's nice. When I sell it, it'll be 710 gear score as opposed to 650. Nice. Think it's still worth buying Tech Goddard. Not sure if they will go min or base price. I mean, I certainly wouldn't buy a Tech Goddard. I would just go for the Black Star. What is the min price on a Tech Goddard? Oh my god, Tech Goddard's 30 bill. Oh, I thought they were like at least like 40. Holy shit, dude. This is less than Try used to be. Pearl Abyss, what are you doing to people, man? What are you doing to people? You're just making all their gear worthless. People worked hard on this shit. They don't want it to all be worthless. I mean, the thing is like, unlike the Black Star, the Tech Goddard has to be turned into a pen before you can use it. You can convert it back to a Black Star and exchange it for Sovereign, right? So that means you have to actually enhance the damn thing from Tet to pen, which means you have to spend all those Cron Stones and all those resources to get it pen. Where the existing pens you can just buy for like way less than they cost to make. PA definitely nerfing the gambling player base. I mean, kind of, but also just nerfing like not nerfing, but just like making all the progress, the existing progress, worthless. If anything, it kind of hurts the like mid-ish game players the most. The like mid to late game players, because the late game players already have Debos. The mid to late game players are the ones who are like currently have pen accessories but are working on Debos. I mean, at the same time, it did make it easier for them, but it's like it's like the short-term progress, right? Like if you were a mid to late game player and you've been like playing for a while and you've got all your pen accessories and you've started working on your Debos and you've like put in a few months into your Debo grind or whatever, and then but you haven't got it yet, you're the one who like kind of got screwed the most, because all of that recent progress you put in kind of became worthless because A, all your existing gear is now worth nothing, and B, you could have just waited a few months and had them nerf the shit out of all the Debo stuff and made it way easier to get the Debos. So it's like the people who are screwed the most are the people who kind of just got their Debos or who have put a lot of effort into their Debos before they made everything easy and trashed all the old gear. Like for me, I lose money because I had it invested, but like my actual gear is like whatever, because I already had mostly Debos. I wonder how much that's hurting Pearl Abyss now I think about it. Like, one of the things that might be hurting their sales too is all the people who used to buy costumes to like gamble on distos and stuff. Because now that that's so shitty, they don't want to do it anymore. So even though they'd like buy the costumes to sell, they might still do that. They're not going to want to spend all the extra costumes past the like market cap to enhance shit, because it's all trash. Like it's way more expensive to make than it's worth. Do you have a ring pre-order up? A Debo ring? Yeah, I should. Disto or Debo? Disto. Debo is fine, but the problem is you can't get base Debos. So like your degenerate gamblers can't go and try and swipe a bunch of costumes and make distos or Debos for profit because they don't have bases. I think the increase to the cron cost is biting Pearl of the Abyss in the ass in so many subtle ways that they don't even appreciate. It was such a stupid decision to do that. It made no sense. Even distos are 1/3 the price they were around a year ago. Yeah, dude, distos. I bought a disto for like 60 bill in like 20. What was it, like 2019 or something? And it was like a crazy good deal because they went up so much after that. And now they've like literally crashed down to below that, what they were like literally like 7 years ago. Which is something, it means something way different because money is worth way less than it was back then, or way less now than it was back then. Because inflation is their primary catch-up mechanic. Got disto for 57. Yeah, I think that's what I got mine for, something like that. I got two. I bought one for about 60, and then one for about 80 something. And that was considered like an insanely lucky deal. Now it's like whatever. All right, we got 100 stack. Unfortunately, I need to save it. Remember Pen Lunar's at 200? Yeah. I wonder if Pearl Abyss is gonna try and push Debos to be base Debos to be back on the market to encourage that like generate gambling attitude again. It kind of seems like it. They've just been trying to make them like so easy to get now. What do you think will happen to yellow accessories that are now min price? Basically, they're gonna go the same way that like Mark of Shadows and, you know, Ring of Friendship went. What was the earring we used before Ogre? Or the necklace? Or yeah, no, Witch's earrings. They're gonna be like Witch's earrings and Mark of Shadows. What was the? I know we used Barris necklaces. What's the other one? Ancient Guardian seals? Do we use those? What did we use before ogres? Might have been Ancient Guardian seals. Thank you for the follow. Serops? Yeah, Serops. Serops came out after ogres, but I guess they kind of did fill that role. Yeah. Kind of lost since life skills are kind of poo right now too. Not a lot of motivation. Feels like what I started playing years ago before Manos release. Schultz neck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like a little bit of the same way, where it's like I don't know what to do in BDO. Just enhancing stuff. At least enhancing is like, it's not good, but at least it's been, at least until they did this most recent change, it was more stable. Because the biggest difficulty with enhancing is not just it being shit. Like recently, the biggest difficulty like in the last 6 months of enhancing is not just that it's bad, but it's also unstable. So you'll like buy a bunch of shit and then it will crash. Like Pearl Abyss will put something in the game and cause it all to crash even more. And so they kept doing that like back to back. And then it seemed like it stabilized a little bit in the last like few months. And it was like, okay, we're finally back to like some semblance of a new normal. And then they go ahead and give everyone a free pen Black Star, which crashes the Black Star market. And then they go ahead and add the Dibos to Rifts, which means everyone runs out and runs their Rifts, which means all the like other accessories other than Debos start flooding the market as they start coming into the game. Would have preferred they let us make old accessories hex to deck instead of adding Debo plus. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. I mean, they could still do that. The money from Penn Blackstar ruined the market. I don't know if that is what I would say. Next step is letting us craft devils with Yona fragments. For real. They probably will, sooner or later. But they'll cost like a shit ton. Like 1,000 Yona fragments to make a Debo or something. Although, how much is a Yona fragment worth now with how low all the accessories are? Like, how much does it cost to effectively buy a Yona fragment? It's probably like a couple $100K. Did people sold their Black Star and bought raised price of other upgrades such as Pendisto? Dude, are you on drugs? Have you seen the price of Pendisto? Pendisto is worth like 30% of what it was. You're mad because they raised the price of Pendisto? Dude, literally like 4 months ago, this thing was 200 bill and now it's 70. What are you smoking? And where can I find it? Just look at the graphs. About the Pendisto? I mean, literally everything is worth nothing these days. Cadre bases were 90 mil a few days ago. Almost good Jonas money. Cadre bases were 90 mil? What? Were they really? It's so funny that like cadres are now like, oh wow, they were. Holy shit. That's a weird blip though. That seems something funky going on there. It's weird that like cadres are now like a meta, like not a meta, but like a more important enhancing accessory than like ogres and latents, are worth more than ogres and latents. What a world. I need to actually put them in my spreadsheets and start paying attention to them more. Compared to 1 week, I'm saying I got a free Pen Blackstar, sold that one's tradable, use the silver to buy other shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, man, but you're on crack. Like the prices of everything is super cheap. Like you can maybe argue that this went up like maybe 10 bill in the last week, but given its trajectory in the last 6 months, because this doesn't even go back to how it was. It's completely ridiculous to be like, oh, the Pen Blackstar made the distos more expensive when like they're literally 30% of what they were 4 or 5 months ago. And they barely went up from where they were a week ago. That is definitely not the current problem with the market. Had I known the game was going to be the way it is today when I started playing years ago, I would have just made only season characters and played on seasons. It just, yeah, it does kind of feel like they just kind of... They did the, like, World of Warcraft style progression where they just made everything worthless in, like, one expansion, you know? Kind of feels like what they did recently. Speaking about before, after release. I understand that. I just think it's ridiculous to complain about that. I think it's ridiculous to complain about the price of an item going up like a tiny amount after it literally just crashed by like orders of magnitude or multiples of what it's worth. It's silly. The problem the game has right now is the complete opposite of that. It's not that the Pendistos are too expensive. It's that they just made everything worthless. All the previous progression just got made worthless in the last like 6 months, or worth a tiny fraction of what it was. It's the opposite. Do you think it's good for the game overall? No. I think it's good for the game to have that style of to have catch up mechanics, to have gear get worth less over time, and to have it you know, a continuous gear progression treadmill where the old gear gets replaced and new gear becomes the new thing to chase. That is very important for the game. But BDO has captured a niche of players who prefer a more gradual style of that progression, as opposed to other games on the market which do that all at once in singular big expansions. And a lot of people, myself included, massively prefer BDO as a game because it does not just invalidate previous progression the way a game like World of Warcraft does. And so I think setting that precedent in the game is really bad for it. Setting the precedent of like, oh, Pearl Abyss just might make all of your progression completely worthless over the course of a couple of months. Not completely worthless, but dramatically worth less than it was. I think it does demotivate people, and it makes people feel like, oh, fuck, well, why would I even bother working hard to get this gear if I can just wait 6 months and they're just going to make it free or super easy to get? I don't think we would have seen such drastic price changes if they didn't have the set effects to Debo. I think the extra AP on the actual accessories themselves would have been enough. I mean, we would have for sure. On certain things. Basically, the set effect is what made the distos worthless, because without the set effect, the earrings are shit. The Debo earrings are shit. But we still would have seen a massive crash in the rings, like in Eye of the Ruins. We would have seen a massive crash in accessories, or like necklaces, like lunars and ogres and all the rest of it. The only thing that would have maintained more value if they didn't add the set effect would just be the earrings. Like the old earrings, like the distos. The thing that made all the other accessories worthless was just how much easier they made it to get Debos. By like buffing drop rates, adding the hammer, the accessory hammer, and you know, putting in rifts and all the other stuff they've done recently. Oh shoot, why did I go to 52? I did not need 52. $700 gear score takes about 350 hours now. That versus 6 years of work. I mean, I don't think it's fair to compare like 6 years. I think it's more reasonable to compare like what the original, like what it was right before that. But they need to have a use for older gear after it goes out of style, which they have not. Yeah, I mean, they just need to be more gradual about it. And it's like they've done that with other stuff, like boss weapons and black stars and stuff. I mean, even the new sovereigns need black stars. But they definitely shouldn't have given out the pen black star at this ball. They should have maybe, like, they can give out a pen black star maybe at like the next ball after the sovereign weapons have been out for a while. Like, not the next ball, but like a year from now, like the next title ball. It would have made sense to give out a free pen black star. But giving out a free pen, like, how do you give out a literal best in slot weapon for free? Like, what? That's insane. What MMO will literally be like, welcome to the game. You hit, you know, you hit max level. Here's literally the only weapon you will ever use for the rest of the game until we add a new one that's better. Like, that's craziness. Who adds best in slot gear like that? That's wild. They literally just gave us a Tet Black Star like 6 months ago. Yeah. Like, I get it. If you want to give everyone a free pen black star after the sovereign weapons, I mean, this is what I was saying earlier. After the sovereign weapons have been out for a while, sure, be my guest. But you don't give out a best in slot weapon in an MMO. Like, how do you, what kind of progression are people going to have? Like, people play MMOs to do that gear treadmill. Like, that's the fun of the game. It's not like having the gear itself is meaningful. Like, the satisfaction of the gear is not having it. It's working towards it and obtaining it. It's the journey and the, you know, the eventual success. It doesn't have any value if you just give it away for free. 10 Black Star is 1 slot out of like 12, and it's about to not be best in slot. I mean, yeah, that makes it a little bit better than if it was the only one, but it's still insane to give out a best in slot weapon, because most of the time the weapon in a game, in an MMO, is like the thing, right? Like, that's the like most important thing. That's the thing you care about. Like, every time you get a new weapon, you're like, yeah, I got a new weapon. Like, that's a really exciting thing for an MMO, is your progression of your main weapon. And if you just give it away for free, you completely remove that whole progression curve. That's insane. Like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't give out a best in slot piece of gear ever. And definitely not a main hand weapon. I play to progress, and after some hard work to feel rewarded for gear upgrades. What motivation should I have when you give best in slot item for free? Yeah. Probably give it out because it didn't add any exciting content. I mean, yeah, kind of, maybe. Who knows? I'm down huge. I just want my pin Black Star last month. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is it screws over all the people who like just got their progression, and it's like, oh well, shit. I grinded for like 100 hours to get this thing, and now they made it like worth half of what it was. Uh, 6 years ago, if you were 550, you were top. That's just evolution. The game is pushing 800, and I'd be willing to bet by the end of next year, you're pushing 850, 700 is the new 500. I mean, that's fair, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is the speed. The problem is the pace, not the fact that it's happening. The problem is normally, you know, the progression was spread out over a long period of time, and like every once in a while they'd add a new piece, and then and it would be really hard to get, and then you'd work towards it, and eventually you'd get it. And, you know, then they'd slowly make it easier and easier to get over time. And then they'd come out with another piece. And, you know, the problem is that in the last 6 months, they've just blown that whole gradual curve and just trashed all the old gear, all the old accessories, trashed Pen Black Star. And they've just been way too dramatic with it instead of having a gradual process like they used to have. Accessory cap feels way harder than weapons. I mean, they are harder than weapons. I'm not saying that Debos aren't more difficult to get than a Pen Black Star, but that doesn't mean that they should just give you a Pen Black Star. And it also kind of sucks that it kind of feels like BDO is just like Debo Grinder Online now. Like, it's just all about grinding for Debos in terms of most people's progression, which seems kind of lame, when the game used to have so much more to it. We'll get a free Debo in the next ball. I mean, they already made Debos like so much easier with the hammers. Man, I cannot get a 110 stack today. I think culprit was free T9. Once they saw they could get back of the game, regardless of the short term, the thought process was to give this away. Every few months, people get coming back again and again. Yeah, I'm sure there's part of it. I mean, I think there's like, who was I watching? There was it Moon Channel? There's this YouTuber. I think it was maybe Moon Channel, who like does a lot of really interesting stuff with like video games and how like the cultural differences between mostly Asian regions and the West, and like how that affects video games and how they view things like free giveaways and stuff, and like why gacha games like give you so many free summons and stuff. And there's like a huge cultural aspect to it in Asia, the act of gift giving, and like it's different than it is in the West. And so I think maybe that's part of it as well. But I feel like the progression in BDO has been kind of bad, honestly, since like 2020. Like we used to say like, oh, BDO is a game that's like a never ending treadmill and you're not supposed to get best in slot gear and you'll never get best in slot gear and they're always going to add new gear for you to chase. And then like they kind of didn't for years. And like the only thing that they really added was Debo or Pen Fallen God. Like everything else became easy. There we go. There's a 110 stack. And it's like, what the hell? You know, like there should be more for endgame players to chase than other than just Pen Fallen God. Progression game fucked once they came costume grinding. It became pay to win when they added costume grinding, but the progression wasn't really like there was still progression in the game for a long time. That's what made BDO gear actually cool because it was hard to get. Yeah. Gear is just way less impactful now too. Like with all the caps and everything, and then just the way it's designed with the exponential difficulty relative to exponential power. It's just way less valuable as well. But all right, chat, I need to get out of here. But before I do, I'm going to try and make a Debo earring. First, I need a try. Nice, got the try. Blackstar being around 5 years is also insane. They should have added more over time. Yeah, they definitely should have. They should have. It shouldn't have been 5 years since we got our last weapon progression. Like, that's nuts. They need to pick up the pace and, like, I don't know. They need to do a better job of that kind of stuff. They should also try and figure out how to add more horizontal progression. All right, bets are open. You got 50 seconds. If it goes up, it counts as success. If it downgrades, it counts as fail. We're doing a Tet Debo earring. I mean, I don't know how to do horizontal progression in BDO necessarily. Like, we kind of had it. Actually, you know what they could have done? They could have added, like Black Star level, or even, like, slightly harder than Black Star level. Like, offhands for, like, evasion and accuracy and, like, all that kind of stuff. They could have done something with that. I don't know. Also, more and better visual progression. Like, super rare or super expensive, like, skins that you can get in the game. I know there's, like, kind of the costumes a little bit, but I don't know. I just feel like they could have done more. All right. You're out of time. How'd you guys bet? 37% in favor of success, 63% in favor of fail. It's only released like one different type of artifact, and that was that we had on the launch of artifacts. Yeah, that's true as well. The only thing they seem to want to add new versions of is crystals, and then they let them break, which makes it really shitty. All right, here we go. One. Oh, immediate downgrade. All right, fails, you win. I'm going to still try and make this because I have one more 110 stack, but I don't want to bet. It takes too long and I need to get out of here. Let me get a try. No, downgrade again. Jesus. Come on, Black Spirit. Be cool, man. All right. 2. There we go. We'll take that. All right, we hit 6.5 trill. I'm not sure if that's a personal best or not. Pretty good, though. We're getting... Be nice if I could hit 7. Today is Thursday, which means tomorrow's Friday, so I'll probably be back online tomorrow. Follow the stream. If you haven't done that, you can also join the Discord, YouTube, or Raid Shadow Legends YouTube. Links are all in chat. And we gotta go find someone to raid. See who's online. We raided Vert yesterday. Maybe we raid, or 2 days ago. Let's go raid Wutaru. What is he up to? Hunting? You guys don't know Utaro. He's a shy player. Does a lot of life skilling. Does actually do a lot of life skilling. Does some life skilling. Does a lot of grinding. Working on 67. Did he ever get 67? Oh, he did. Oh shit, he did that a long time ago. My bad. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later. So have a good night. Here we go. Peace.